that near blue line. Von Thaden. Good pass ahead, connects with Panicia. Panicia's in. Panicia, the backhand, scores! We're all knotted up at one. A great pass from Von Thaden to Panicia. Finishes off the breakaway. On the backhand, here it is. Whoop! Great move, great pass, great play. And slipping down to the ice for the Selly. And so that's not right. And one, not -1. So I get you caught up on all the goals. So Panicia from Von Thaden, and they're giving it the goal to Martella, 13, though I thought it was 73. I don't know. Still might think it is. Kieran Cullen picking up an assist at a big collision behind the board. Slow to get up is Von Thaden. Out in front, chance. Panicia denied. A great stop made by KPC's Antico. Police can't clear. Turned over, down low. Rister hit the post from a sharp angle. Back out in front and fired to the line and out by Mason Broxmeyer. Panicia back in. Panicia again to the backhand. This time the left pad stop made by Antico. Panicia driving the offense for West Islip. That goal, by the way, scored by Panicia, was his first of the season, his 3rd point. Centering pass goes haywire. Giovanni Izzo tried initiating an out-delayed penalty coming. West Islip will get their first turn on the power play with the game knotted up at 1. So in the box here for KPC is Sklar. Sklar for cross-checking. Puts the Lions on their first power play of the game. Centering feed, it's available and couldn't pull the trigger, Liam Plassman. Lions reset. Backhanded toward the net, blocked, and over the stick of Plassman and out. Vardaro will get there first. Round his own net. Past the night. Past another. Flings the puck ahead. Settled down by KPC. Ahead now. And turned back over. Chipped along by Garofalo. Vardaro. Down low, Zarnecki. He'll get it. 50 seconds left on the power play for West Islip. Zarnecki. Power move out of the zone. Speed through the neutral zone. Zarnecki still on his stick. Now in behind the Lions net. Centering feed. Nobody home. And a foot race to get to it. And Martella does get there first for KPC. Sends it right back on goal, where Louvier, perfectly content with covering it, will finally get the whistle. And that leaves 25 seconds of power play time left for West Islip. So it's been a back and forth affair thus far between KPC and West Islip, as we still figure out, with all the high turnover of the developmental league, who the best teams are and who are the teams that it is more of a developmental year. Into the zone. It's Baccio. Now on the stick of Luke Ventura. Backhanded along by West Islip. Pass out in front, rejected. Another stab, that time from Antico. Held in at the blue line by Landon Baccio. Baccio, a wrist shot. Wide of the net. Sticking out the glove regardless, Antico. Right onto the stick. Nice move, shot blocked. Luca Montroni. And now the puck out of the zone. Power play over, 0 for 1 tonight with the player advantage, our West Islip Police. To the line, past Dishley, out of the zone. Dishley backhanding it back into the zone, but failing to touch up are the Lions. That'll stop the clock with 6:54. So I'll get my clock to reflect the one here in the rinks. Face-off control by the Knights. No icing here. First on it is Izzo. Izzo for Rappaport. And ahead for Von Thaden. An assist already on the goal scored by that man right here. Panicia gets it back to Von Thaden. Von Thaden trying to go back to Panicia. Gets there, he scores! They do it again for the second time tonight. Panicia from Von Thaden. It's 2-1. There it is again. First pass not successful. If you don't at first succeed, what do they say? Try and try again. And how about it? Panicia's second of the evening. Second of the season. His point total at 4. Puts West Islip ahead by 1. For Cena. Along that far wall. Rejected from in front of the net. A good defensive play made by the Lions. They'll bring it along here. Shot wide. In behind, KPC gain control. Zarnecki with speed through the neutral zone. Zarnecki with one more player to beat. Does. Shot. Didn't have much of an angle at that point, but a good rush up the ice nonetheless from Zarnecki. West Islip. And Panicia brings it out. Panicia trying to get around Zarnecki. Does. Panicia in. Panicia hits the brakes. Looking for the pass. Got it. Backhand shot. Save made. Great job getting over by Antico. Centering pass intercepted. And pushed ahead for Forcina. And that looks like, I'm sure I get this name right. Henry Schinkel is offside. That'll stop the clock. 5:13 remaining in the first period. It is 2-1 West Islip, not KPC. Hello. Into the zone, West Islip. It's been a back and forth game. Both teams generating good chances. Both goaltenders having to make some saves. Here, KPC looking for a response. They open the scoring in the game on the power play. Shoved down into the corner. It's going to be another penalty coming up against West Islip. It was Charlie Remsen who got thrown down in the near corner. And they're going to get Liam Plasman for the penalty. You could call it a rough. They could call it a cross-check. I don't quite think it was boarding. We'll see what they come up with. Power play for the Knights. Police. Rister from the point wide. Banked right to Martella. Centering pass. Great read and intercept and subsequent clear. And doing all of those things for West Islip was this man here, number 27. That being Jake Totans. Totans, nice move, short-handed. Totans couldn't get the backhand shot. Will spin it to his forehand, blocked by Police. Police banking it back to the point. Stepping up was Vardaro, and out of the zone it comes. Lella will get there first, not allowing Remsen another chance. Held in for the moment by the Knights. Vardaro, chance to clear, will bank to center. Lella past his stick and rip back along. Totans back to get it. Will go all the way down. It'll be an icing. An icing against KPC. So the face-off coming all the way down. Exactly a minute left on the power play for the Knights. They're 1 for 1 tonight. Fire to the line, held in by Baccio. Skated into the neutral zone by Police. Police working on Baccio. Cutting across, Police knocking down Montroni. Spinning, nice move, Luke Ventura. Can he put on the gas to get away? He could not, but a great clearing of the zone nonetheless by Ventura. Back into the zone. Montroni, a drive wide. Luca Montroni. 16 seconds. Nice play again, Luke Ventura. Backhands it out in front off the post. Oh, Montroni that close. Off a great feed from Ventura. Short-handed, dangerous looks for West Islip this time around. 2 seconds added, so 6 seconds to go on the power play. KPC to the bench for an equipment repair is Amico. Antico, pardon. (2-1) West Islip. 2:53 left here in the first period of what's been a very entertaining game thus far between these two 1-0 teams. Skated into the neutral zone with speed. Zarnecki to himself. Zarnecki shot partially blocked. Great job defensively that time by West Islip's number 15, Luca Montroni. Meanwhile, back the other way. Panicia back to 5-on-5 hockey. Centered across, nearly a great look for Ventura. Now potential 2-on-1 developing. Schnickel, shot denied. A great save made by West Islip's Tendi. Fabulous stop made by Louvier. Baccio, or pardon, that's Panicia. It's on the side of the net. Antico letting it go back to the blue line, or letting it go to his defenseman who puts it back to the blue line. And now out of the zone. Time for Rappaport to get it ahead to Ventura. Luke Ventura. Rejected from in front of the net. Minute 20 left in the first. Another centering feed wouldn't go. Good defense from Police. Rappaport trying to make a move into the zone, but a good play made by KPC. Broxmeyer fires wide. Off the redirect. It's Demundo, pardon. Now in Schinkel. Past the stick of Von Thaden. To the blue line, or red line, rather, Von Thaden. Now Zarnecki for KPC. Weaves around one. Ahead for Sklar. Sklar into the zone. On the forehand, Sklar. Wrist shot partially blocked. Getting the stick in was Rappaport. Around for Mercarella. And all the way down, it'll be Schinkel. Henry Schinkel. Panicia back to the point. Vardaro shot deflected and blocked. Right onto the stick of Panicia. But a good play to get it away from him to conclude the period by Remsen. And so 2-1 after one in favor of West Islip. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LI Sports Network. Ryan Brannigan, Rowan Laddick. We'll be back for the second in just a moment, right after this. Welcome back to the Rinks and Oppog. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network this Saturday night. Ryan Brannigan taking you through the call. West Islip, KPC. West Islip with a 2-1 lead following the conclusion of 15 minutes. We've got 15 minutes more for you. Here, the second period underway. Martella has it taken away by Panicia. Had both goals in that first period for West Islip. Does he have the hat trick? No, backhanded it wide. Martella ahead, trying to get it to DeMundo. With speed into the zone. And a shot that goes wide. 73 for KPC. And a quick stoppage. That's Pelk with that last chance. We're going to have a penalty here. Vardaro skating over to the box. A third power play chance for KPC. They're 1 for 2 on the night thus far. Just caught up on that call. Just a sec here. Vardaro roughing the penalty. So as I mentioned, a third power play chance for KPC. And it starts with a quick shot on goal off the draw. It's covered up by Louvier. So Connor Fry, now it updated, is number 9. And Louvier 23 going in. Louvier listed was 30. 23, an interesting number for a goaltender to wear. Puck rolling in behind. Garafola trying to play it out the far side, held in by the Knights. Again, Garafola. Now Lella trying to chip it by. Everyone does, and lays into Martella in the process. Dylan Martella. And here's Pelk. Into the zone, one-on-one. Pelk from the far circle, shot wide. Rolls around to the near side and out of the zone. Police to get it. Lella aggressive on the forecheck, shorthanded. Trying to make a play on the puck. Forces the quick pass to Forcina. Taken back by Totans. Nice move, Totans getting into the zone. Totans, the shot, he scores! Jake Totans, short-handed goal. It's 3-1 in favor of West Islip. There it is again. Great effort from Totans and a short-handed goal for West Islip. Makes it 3-1 in favor of the Lions. KPC trying to salvage this power play. Zarnecki trying to seek shot. They score! They do salvage the power play and get one back. It's 3-2 off the play started by Zarnecki. See Zarnecki here getting around the defender. It's going to go off the side of the net. Almost serves as like a pass. Look, uh-oh, where's the puck? There's the puck, and it just sneaks by off the skate of Louvier and in the back of the net. And it's going to go to Mason Broxmeyer. So Broxmeyer the goal. It's 3-2. And a good lead pass, or would have been, great intercept by Schinkel. Wrister from Forcina wide. Broxmeyer is first of the season. Now West Islip looking for a response. It's sealed off by Antico. The goal scored by Totans, his second of the year. So 3-2. Been a back and forth, very entertaining developmental game thus far. .1209. There we go, 12:09 left, face-off coming to the right of Antico. KPC 2 for 3 on the power play, but have allowed that shorthanded goal. So a bit of a net neutral. Here's Ventura, Luke Ventura on this backhand. Trying to get around Schinkel. Couldn't do so. Regathered in and sent ahead by Montroni. Schinkel. Into the zone, 4 Knights, 3 Lions. Schinkel tried that centering pass, took a hit to do so. Zarnecki has it swiped away, and now here come West Islip, 2-0. Coyle, the backhand wide. Oh, great chance for Michael Coyle and West Islip, as it was Montroni and Coyle by themselves, 2-0. Zarnecki. Around Renzen. Sklar getting over, and Sklar will carry it out. Over the blue, good poke check. Made by Baccio. Past Panicia, and Dishley will get there. Tries to flip it out to Panicia, eventually does get to him. Panicia, pair of goals in the game. Ventura had the assist earlier. Panicia. And a good hustle to get over there. create the turnover briefly, Martella, but taken right back. It's Von Thaden. Von Thaden, that shot wide. Vardaro holds in at the far blue line. Round it goes. Martella is there, hounded by Mercarella. And now Panicia in the near corner. Flips it along, up high off the dasher. To the line, held in by Vardaro. Von Thaden couldn't quite center a pass. 9:40 to go, second period. 3-2 West Islip lead. Each team with one goal here in the second. Panicia firing it around. Attempting to hold in Garafola. Out of the zone it comes. Alex Pelk goes sliding into Police. Puck in deep in the WI zone. Pass Von Thaden. Martella trying to play it. Von Thaden strong on the puck. Perseveres through. However, that got chipped around the pinching Garafola. Martella wrister, stick save made by Louvier. Still KPC pressure. Another pad save made by Louvier. And it'll stop the clock. 8:34 to go, second period. 3-2 West Islip leading KPC. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Again, be sure to check us out on social media at LI Sports Network. Great stuff going on. Keep you up to date on all the latest goals. Turnover. Will we see a goal here? Shot, no. We'll see a save. A good one at that. Watch here the turnover. And following the puck all the way, Louvier has a nice little pass. Created the opportunity for Forcina. And a great stop made by the Lions' Tendy. So it's KPC applying the offensive zone pressure. Lela trying to alleviate said pressure. Send it into the neutral zone. Foot race. Plasman and Police. Police gets there just ahead of Plasman, who finds the loose puck in the near side. Sends it down low. Lela. Lela to the line. Slowed down and eventually out of the zone. Izzo. Into the O zone with speed. Izzo. Can't quite get a shot. Centers a pass. It's intercepted. Good positioning there for DeMundo. Schinkel. Backhands it down the wall. Hustling to get there. Giovanni Izzo. Wisely fires it along the far wall to his winger Lela. Hits the red line. 2-on-2 over the blue. Pass for Plasman ahead of him. Plasman battling Police. Police to Forcina. And now picked up by Sklar. Backhanded into the neutral zone. Totans. Trying to weave his way around. Totans hits the brakes. Quadruple teamed. Passed it along for Rappaport. Couldn't quite settle it down. And now Sklar. 3-on-2 over the blue line for KPC. Sklar in the far corner. Try to bring it around. Collision out in front. Took out the defender and himself. Held in by Police. High wrister. Knocked out in front. Chance just wide for Forcina. Lela. 3-on-2 developing now West Islip. Lela challenged by Schinkel. Lela prevails. Send a pass for Plasman. He was going to the bench. Oh, man. Remsen. Offside. Had to divert at the blue line instead of carrying it across, creating the offside. 6:13 left here in the second. 3-2 West Islip. Jake Totan's unassisted short-handed goal and a power play goal from Broxmeyer, assisted by Zarnecki. Your second period scoring. Ventura trying to win it forward, does. Trying to get around Schinkel, cannot. Montroni put one out in front, Zarnecki there to take it away. Dishley holds in at the blue line. Nice pass to Ventura. Ventura in his skates, now on his stick. Backhand shot blocked. Blocked by Pelk. Or rather, that was Weiss. Schinkel to Sklar. Sklar trying to get it to Weiss. Back come West Islip. However, they turn it over. Schinkel trying to backhand one. A missed keeping attempt from Dishley. Nearly allowed an odd man rush the other way for the Knights. Good recovery defensively made that time by Montroni. So an offside on a stretch pass. So faceoff comes deep in the Lions' end. They have a new goaltender in between the pipes. It is Connor Fry. See if that changes anything. Wearing number 9, some pretty unique goaltending numbers for this West Islip team. Ventura, 2-on-1 developing. Zarnecki, the only man back for KPC. Ventura, head up, looking, wrist shot off the side of the net. Going to play it along Montroni. Into a swarm of Knights. They break out. Colnan. Martella. Trying to play it to himself. Martella couldn't get back on the puck, and down the ice it goes. Zarnecki hops on it. 4:30 left here in the second. Knights trailing by 1. Zarnecki speeding into the neutral zone. Deek's shot slid it just wide. He'll get his own rebound off the side of the net, or behind the net. Gets taken down, delayed penalty, and the Knights, who have scored twice with the player advantage, will get another turn here. 2 for 3. An excellent job by Zarnecki, drawing the penalty that time. Using his speed from the back end, activating offensively. Heading off for West Islip is Dishley for a trip. To the blue line, Police shot high and wide. Attempting to fire it out, Garafola. It's not out just yet. Pelk in front. Colnan just out of his reach. He was all by himself in front of the net. Scrum in the near side. Martella. DDD pass. Police. Police going to try to tee up the shot. It got deflected wide. He had an open man. Pelk down low. Martella can't keep in, and there goes Panicia, short-handed. He's in. Panicia to the forehand this time, scores! Hat-trick goal, Thomas Panicia, short-handed. It's 4-2. So he went to the backhand, scored on the breakaway earlier this game, goes to the forehand, getting a piece of it with the stick. And Tico, just not enough. Thomas Panicia, the hat-trick goal. How do you do? Lions up by 2, their second shorty of the evening. Couple players go sliding. Forcina has it back on his stick. The Knights offside, still offside. Now they're good. But it's cleared right back out by Garafola. Garafola picking up an assist on the goal as well. Believe it's his first point. Nice move. Schenkel couldn't get a shot through. Izzo into the zone. Slap shot, save made. Diving back with the left pad to keep it out was Antico. Damundo. Now Forcina. Forcina around Von Thaden. But turned over. Fired to the line, not out by Rappaport. Held in, at least for the moment, by KPC as a shot from Zarnecki. Partially blocked, deflected wide. Fires a pass across, intercepted. And Rappaport, taking no chances, will skate it to center himself. Hits the blue line and fires in. Power play is over. 2 for 4 on the night are KPC, but they have allowed a pair of shorthanded goals. Shot. Oh, just wide. What a chance for Totans to get his second of the game. He was left all by himself in front. Totan still with it. Shot. Save made by Antico. Still loose behind the net. Totan centering pass. Couldn't quite connect. He was trying to get it to Plasman. Vardaro pinching in. Damundo on his horse. 2-on-1. Potentially the pass to Sklar. His stick was interfered with by Giovanni Izzo. And away comes Totans. Inside, outside. Totans still on the puck. Can he get around the next defender? Zarnecki, no he can't. Zarnecki takes it away. He's joined by Sklar on the 2-on-2 rush. Zarnecki trying to split the D. He cannot. Good defensive play made by Izzo. Weiss. Vardaro trying to clear. Fired around by Izzo. Plasman picking up speed through the neutral zone. Liam Plasman fires a pass across, slowed down by Totans onto the stick of Lela. Now back down low, Zarnecki. Final seconds here. 30 to be exact here of the second period. Puck will roll on. Settled and covered by Fry. As you see there, 24.1 left. Here in the second. 2 more goals for West Islip. 2-1 KPC goal, the 4-2 edge for the Lions. Martella, can he keep it in? No, he can't. And Totans was taken off. Looking for another breakaway for West Islip. Panici has had a few. 3, I think. Scored on 2. Martella the other way as time expires here in the second. And a last-minute shot draws some groans from the coaches and some fans and family and friends to my right. Well, nothing will come of it. 4-2 at the end of 2. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Ryan Brannigan, and I'll be back for the third period. Will KPC come back from 2 down, or West Islip hold on? You'll just have to wait to find out, only on LI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Rinks and Oppog. You're listening to this Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Ryan Brannigan, West Islip, KPC, and there was something to come of that play at the end of the period. An unsportsmanlike conduct penalty to Martella, putting West Islip on the power play. 0 for 2 on the night. West Islip, a goal here would be huge. Ventura, backhand shot blocked, and he went plowing in. Plowing into Brieg. Meanwhile, Pelk, a wrister, left pad save made, and sprawling out to cover was Connor Fry. So 14:22 remain in the third. Minute and 22 seconds remain on the power play. Why isn't it going? Hello. Big collision on the far side of the ice as making another stop was Fry. And the West Islip are on a power play here. Doesn't quite look like it. Police. Nice move. Police. Wrist shot save made. Great positioning by Connor Fry. 63 seconds left here on the player advantage for the Lions of West Islip. Face-off to the right of Fry. As the Dancing Larry song plays. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you must not be a Rangers fan. That can be forgiven. Suddenly, some people don't like me anymore. Hope we can get past it. Ventura into the zone. To the blue line. Dishley trying to keep it in. It's somewhere underneath. The KPC player does squirt free to Ventura. Ventura trying to make a play on it, but we get a stoppage. Dishley's going to be sent to the box. He doesn't like the call. He's being comforted by his teammate Panicia, perhaps telling him, careful now. We don't want you to be thrown out of the game or have another penalty. We might have another bit. Forcina's going to get called for a penalty as well. Whole lot of penalties going on here. One might call it a parade. Parade to the penalty box indeed. What we do know is 32 seconds still remain on the Martella unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. So there's our 32 up on the board. But it's not a power play anymore. 4-on-4. Dishley in the box. Who else is in the box? Well, I'm waiting to find out. Yes, we know Martella's still in there. I see his number. The other player is obscured. He's talking to the scorers now. The scorers table engineer. There's a new job title for you. That's what he puts on LinkedIn. I don't just do the scoreboard for in the ranks. I'm the scoreboard engineer. And they're still updating everything. So with that, we'll roll with it. Four aside for another 26 or so. To the blue line and in. The shot from Rappaport off the wall, the far wall, and down beneath the goal line. That's where it can be picked up and skated ahead into the neutral zone, picking up speed. Schinkel. Back for Rappaport. Around Boxmeyer. Broxmeyer. Try to get back on top of it, could not. Out of the zone. Now we have the abbreviated power play for KPC. Shot off the bar. Would it go in? Wow. Oh my. Another chance. Loose out in front. Blocked. To the blue line. Schinkel for Sklar. Minute left on the power play. I'll get the scoreboard to reflect that in just a moment. Police. Taken away by Panicia. Put back toward the front of the net. Past Schinkel and into the neutral zone down into the KPC defensive zone. 40 seconds. Schenkel into the zone onside. Schenkel out of his reach. He goes down. Pops back up, tries to make a play on a Rappaport in the corner. And that'll come all the way out. Zarnecki awaiting the puck's arrival. Has to circle back as Broxmeyer touching up. Zarnecki into the O-zone with speed. Try a backhand pass to Schenkel. Takes the shot, goes just wide. Zarnecki first on it. Take it away. Panicia. Schenkel getting back. Panicia still on the puck. A poke check from Schenkel at least allows his teammates to get back. But a great centering feed to Totans. Totans teeing up the shot. And it shut the stick right out of the hands of Schenkel. Loose in front. They score. What a turn of events. And West Islip, just as they get back to even strength, make it 5-2. Here's the backhand shot from Plasman. Got through the goalie, but not past the goal line, and cleaning up in front. Jake Totans. The Totans from Plasman. Second of the game for Totans. Plasman, I believe, his first point of the campaign. It is. (5-2) the score now in favor of West Islip. They have scored 2 straight after KPC made it 3-2. It's their largest lead of the night. Largest lead for either team. KPC opened the scoring. They at one point led it 1-0. Nice pass ahead for Remsen. Try to get it back to Pelk. It's taken away. West Islip and Totans move it back in. Totans try to go to the backhand, and Zarnecki pushed him down, taking the body. Good defense. Pelk. Remsen. Onside, but lost control. West Islip take it back. Lela. Into the neutral zone. Martella. Pass behind Weiss, taken away by Totans. Rister over the net. Ripped along for Remsen. Out of the zone. Vardaro will push it right back in. Zarnecki. Generating speed into the neutral zone, trying to make something happen there, running out of time, but a nifty little poke check. A little poke provided by Plasman. Breaks up the rush for Zarnecki. Plasman holding in, as well as Vardaro. Totans, now Plasman on it. Plasman, wrister wide. Lela. And Vardaro. Puck gets by Vardaro, but he circles back to get back on it, preventing a rush the other way for KPC, and now he'll send it in deep. Lela back in after it. Zarnecki first on it for the Knights. Up the wall, Totans back in deep. Pelk rushes over to it. Now Schenkel to the line, not out. Held in by West Islip. The shot deflected, popped up into the air. It was taken by Baccio. Now Zarnecki trying to backhand a pass, and waiting for a potential pass on the other side was Remsen. And he didn't get one. Baccio deflected it. Ahead, Ventura caught from behind by Zarnecki. Baccio. Banking one back into the KPC zone. Try to make them go the full 200. Sklar. Looked like a cross check. They'll be penalized for it. as he knocked down Landon Baccio. So a power play for West Islip. They've yet to score on the power play. They have scored twice shorthanded. And a goal here likely puts this one away. With 8:28 left here in regulation. Ventura to take the draw. He'll take the draw from, I believe that's Brendan Brieg, wearing number 14 in crimson and gold. So the blue line, a rip deflection, but blocking most of the shot in the process was, that's 18 Michael Coyle. Ventura, Coyle, Matroni, the line for West Islip. D-to-D pass. Shot from Baccio, posting in. They score! Landon Baccio, you see the celebration. 6-2, they finally strike on the power play. And I did just catch the end of it. Well, one more time, the celebration for Baccio as his wrister goes posting in. 6-2 West Islip. Puck rolls on to Fry, who will seal it up. 8:04 left, third period for Baccio. That is his first goal of the season. And it might have just put this game out of reach. But looking for more. It's Ventura past him. Schinkel. Not able to get around Coyle. Coyle in. Coyle shot rang off the pipe. Oh, Coyle was that close to making it 7-2. That close to his first goal of the year. DeMundo sends in. Vardaro back for it. Sends it ahead. Too soft for icing. Schinkel. Around for Police. Rappaport gets over there and stabs it deeper into the zone. Wrister to the line, taken away by Rappaport. Baccio with a hat trick in the game. Gets shoved down from behind. Another power play coming for West Islip. They just scored on their last chance. And it's KPC showing a bit of, or a lack of discipline here late in the third period. And for decent stretches of the game. It's 2 minutes up on the board. Schinkel off for the cross check. To the front of the net. No shot comes. Out there is Mercarella. KPC control and clear. And it's Vardaro hustling after it. Zarnecki, plenty of time. Looking for the space between the West Islip players. Finesse the pass over to his teammate, Remsen. Out in front, all by himself. Oh, what a save! Incredible stop, short-handed. And Yeah, Connor Fry. Worth another look. Here comes the pass. And it's a great chance for KPC shorthanded. There it is, here it is, right there. Who is that? 22, not listed. Oh, back the other way, West Islip. To the line, not out. Might have been 77 Weiss with that last chance. What a save made by Fry. Long shot. Eventually does find its way through for the chance for Mercarella. Another shot toward Antico, denied. Panicia to the blue line, fired along by Garafola. To the opposite side of the rink where it could be settled down by Izzo. Shot never got through Zarnecki as the power play has expired. We're back to even strength. But 2 minutes come off the clock and crisis averted. Thanks to the goaltending of Fry. Good poke check, Coleman. Trying to backhand one to Police. He gets there, but just getting enough on it was Izzo to break up the rush for Police. And then a great body check and positioning from Izzo to take that puck away and rip it around away from Police. Nice move, Totans. Totans in. Totans shot, fought off by Antico. Totans again behind the net, trying to put one out in front. Fired across, out of the reach of Garafola. This shot blocked by Pelk. Pelk trying to catch back up with it, does, only for a moment, before it's removed off his stick by Izzo. Izzo, backhand pass, intercepted by Police. Police makes a move, had an open man in front, couldn't get it to him, now it's underneath. It is underneath Izzo. Comes free, Lella. A backhand pass, just out of the reach of Plasman. Baccio holds in at the near blue. Poked past him. Pelk gets on it for KPC. Pelk. Pelk to the backhand. Pelk the shot. Denied by Fry. He stayed with Pelk the whole way through and made another great save here in this third period. Fry has not allowed a goal since coming into the game, midway through the second. And his team provided 3 goals in front of him. That shot nearly deflected into his own goal by Vardaro. They're going to say it was with a high stick as well, so face-off remaining in the West Islip end of the ice. Schinkel and DeMundo having a conversation ahead of this face-off. That is to the left of Fry. Broxmeyer has a goal earlier in the game. Lella, though, out of the zone for WI. Round behind, Police, avoiding a check from Plasman. Totans. Police. Trying to bank it to himself, and it's a fine line between taking the body and making a nice little defensive play and interference, and Baccio wound up on the wrong side of that line on that last play. He'll go off for interference. So KPC to the power play. Down by 4. Although need a goal and need a goal fast to spark up any talk of comeback. See what they do. To the blue line, Schenkel, long shot. Right into the breadbasket of Connor Fry. No rebound. Covers up. Will drop the puck to the West Islip goaltenders left, and a bit of a dance going on between Izzo and Fry there. To the line, not out. Now it's out. Coyle sending it deep. Chasing after Schenkel. Schenkel to Broxmeyer. Schenkel gave it away. Chance for Coyle. Blocker save made by Antico. KPC carried ahead. Police into the zone. Police trying to get around the defender Rappaport. Rappaport staying with him and preventing Police from getting around him once more. Police, Rappaport. Around it goes. Police, Rappaport. Broxmeyer, no! Couldn't quite pull the trigger there on the near side, and minute left on the power play. There's a minute 20 left in the third, so let's adjust that. Pelkin to take the draw, but right onto the stick of Michael Coyle. Coyle on his backhand, check from behind by Martella. Coyle, shot, left pad save made. Antico to the blue line, slap shot fanned on by Rappaport. Zarnecki establishes the zone, turns around and nearly out of the zone, held in by Martella. And that's Fry coming way out of the net to cover up. Only prevented a chance. That was Pelk down low. Just 20 seconds now left on the power play for KPC. 40 in the game. Martella, another incidental contact between Coleman and Ventura. Flipped out of the zone by West Islip. How about West Islip? Developmental. 18 seconds away from improving to 2-0 to start the season, as they take down last year's runners-up KPC. As final seconds, big collision, looking for a call, not getting one. Martella, that'll do it. 6-2 West Islip. In a game they kind of just pulled away in that third period. 2 goals in the third, 1 late in the second. 3 straight goals in the game to close it out. 6-2 the final over KPC. Thanks so much for tuning in to Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LI Sports Network. Ryan Browning and Rowan Laddick will be with you for the next game up on the schedule. And that game coming up right after this one, 8 o'clock p.m. KPC freshman Southampton. I'll see you there. But till then, have a good night. Would you like me to do